Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Liberty United States America 1 dime coins, the small silver coins that hold some of the biggest values in U.S. coin history. These tiny treasures, from the Mercury dime to the Roosevelt dime, are packed with history, silver, and hidden fortune that every collector dreams of finding. In this video, we'll reveal the most valuable and rare Liberty 1 dime coins, including the 1916 D Mercury dime, the 1942-41 overdate error, and the full band's proof strikes that can sell for thousands or even millions of dollars in today's coin market. These Liberty dimes are more than just coins. They're pieces of American heritage and a gateway to incredible wealth for lucky collectors. So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon, because we're about to uncover the top Liberty United States 1 dime coins that could turn a simple 10-cent piece into a life-changing treasure. Would you like me to create a 90-second extended version with extra SEO keywords like rare Liberty dime value, Mercury dime worth money, and most valuable US 1 dime coins 2025 to boost your YouTube ranking? The 1967 D Liberty, In God We Trust, E pluribus unum quarter dollar, is one of those coins that turns ordinary metal into pure mystery. At first glance, it looks like any regular quarter, something you might hand over at a store without a second thought. But hidden among those millions of coins are a few rare and extraordinary pieces with unimaginable worth. These special 1967 quarters have the kind of value that can rewrite your destiny overnight. Coins that collectors dream about. Coins that can transform a pocket change into a millionaire's treasure. This coin carries the bold spirit of America within its design. The obverse features a timeless image of George Washington, framed by the words Liberty and In God We Trust, standing as a reminder of freedom and faith. The reverse displays a majestic eagle with wings spread wide, holding arrows of strength and peace, crowned with the historic phrase E pluribus unum, out of many, one. Yet, hidden within some of these 1967 quarters are rare minting details that separate the priceless from the ordinary. A small imperfection, a different shine, or an unusual weight could be the mark of a fortune. The 1967 D quarter story is special because of its timing. That year, America's mint was in transition, moving away from silver and facing heavy demand. No mint marks were officially used, but some rare Denver-struck quarters are believed to exist due to minting variations and experimental planchets. Those rare survivors, especially those struck on silver blanks, became legends among collectors. They are coins that bridge two worlds, the end of the silver era and the dawn of modern coinage. Imagine discovering one of these rare coins by accident, an old piece lying unnoticed in a jar, shining a little brighter, sounding a little different when dropped. That could be the moment your luck changes forever. The 1967 D quarter, if struck in silver or containing a rare error, can reach values that seem unreal. Some are said to be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on condition and rarity. It's the kind of discovery that happens once in a lifetime, turning a simple coin into a symbol of destiny. Condition is everything. A flawless 1967 quarter with its original luster, untouched by time, becomes a collector's masterpiece. A perfectly preserved coin with mirror-like surface, sharp edges, and crisp details can send its value soaring. But even a small minting error, a double strike, an off-center image, or a missing layer, can make it priceless. For coin experts, every mark, every texture, and every edge tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth a fortune. The magic of this coin lies not just in its metal, but in its mystery. The 1967 D Liberty quarter captures a moment when America's coinage was changing, when old and new were colliding. It's a reminder that even the smallest piece of history can hold immense power. These coins have passed through countless hands, witnessed generations, and now stand as hidden gateways to untold riches. For many collectors, the dream of finding a 1967 D quarter with rare characteristics is like chasing a legend. Each coin they inspect carries a spark of hope, the hope that it could be the one that changes everything. The beauty of coin collecting is that fortune doesn't shout, it whispers. And sometimes that whisper comes from a coin that's been in your possession for years, waiting for you to finally notice its true worth. So before you spend or overlook any 1967 E pluribus unum liberty quarter, pause and take a closer look. Feel its texture, its balance, its sound. You might be holding a key to unimaginable wealth, a piece of history powerful enough to turn your fortune overnight. Because in the world of coins, it only takes one extraordinary discovery to turn the ordinary into the legendary. Would you like me to make this into a YouTube-ready narration script with dramatic tone and emotional pacing? Perfect for a viral coin video? The 1991 D Liberty, In God We Trust, E pluribus unum quarter dollar, is one of those mysterious coins that carry a story far beyond its face value. To most people, it looks like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but for the lucky few who truly understand its hidden power, this coin could be worth a fortune beyond imagination. Some rare 1991 D quarters have shown extraordinary qualities, making them treasures of the modern minting era. Coins so unique that collectors would pay millions to own one. If you ever come across this coin, never underestimate its power, because it might hold the key to changing your life forever. Every detail on this coin speaks of history, strength, and pride. The obverse features a noble portrait of George Washington, representing the spirit of liberty and leadership, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" engraved boldly above. On the reverse side, the proud American eagle spreads its wings wide, clutching arrows of courage and peace, standing under the timeless motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. But within this familiar design lies a potential for greatness. For among these 1991 D quarters, a few rare variations exist that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. The Denver Mint Mark D on this coin is a silent symbol of distinction. Though millions were produced, some quarters from the 1991 D batch were struck with rare errors, experimental finishes, or slight variations in metal composition. These anomalies, invisible to the casual eye, are what make collectors hunt endlessly. A single mistake in minting a unique strike, or a coin preserved in perfect, untouched condition, can turn this 25-cent piece into a treasure worth millions in today's market. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change, unaware of the fortune resting in your palm. Many collectors have shared stories of discovering rare coins by accident. A slight shimmer, a strange sound when dropped, or an unexpected detail in the design that revealed a once-in-a-lifetime find. A pristine, high-grade 1991 D quarter with unique characteristics could easily outshine even the rarest coins in value, becoming a centerpiece in a collector's dream vault. The beauty of this coin lies not just in its design, but in its mystery. It represents the perfect blend of craftsmanship and chance, a reminder that even in the smallest object, greatness can hide. Every coin carries a secret, and the 1991 D Liberty quarter carries a secret powerful enough to shift your fortune overnight. That's why coin experts urge collectors to inspect every piece carefully, because the next legendary discovery could be resting quietly in your possession. Condition is the heartbeat of value. A 1991 D quarter in mint state, with shine intact and edges razor sharp, is like a diamond among stones. The more flawless the surface, the higher the value, and when paired with a rare minting error, its price can skyrocket into the millions. Coins graded at the highest professional levels often attract bidding wars that break records, proving that what looks simple can hold unimaginable worth. This coin is not just currency. It's a piece of American legacy. It holds the essence of a nation built on freedom, unity, and vision. Every strike from the Denver Mint carries the heartbeat of history, the spirit of progress, and the whisper of fortune. Those who recognize its significance know that this coin is far more than metal. It's a symbol of destiny. So, if you ever come across a 1991 D pluribus unum liberty quarter dollar, don't rush to spend it. Hold it close, study it, and remember, some treasures don't announce themselves with glitter. They hide quietly in plain sight, waiting for the right person to discover their true. The 1968 D Liberty, In God We Trust, E pluribus unum quarter dollar, is one of those remarkable coins that hides its brilliance in plain sight. At first glance, it looks like a normal piece of change, but behind that simple shine lies a story of value, rarity, and fortune that few people truly understand. This coin, minted more than half a century ago, carries with it the echo of American history and craftsmanship. Some versions of the 1968 D quarter are so rare and perfectly struck that their worth today could reach into the millions. A small piece of metal with potential to change your entire life overnight. The D mint mark, stamped proudly under the date, tells the world that this coin was born in Denver, a city known for producing some of the most collectible and high-quality coins in U.S. history. Yet, not every 1968 D quarter is the same. Among the millions that left the Denver Mint, only a few emerge with minting errors, unique metal compositions, or unusual finishes that make them stand out. These rare variations, nearly impossible to duplicate, are what drive collectors into bidding frenzies, pushing prices into unimaginable heights. Look closely at this coin, and you'll see more than design. You'll see American pride carved into metal. On the obverse side, the noble portrait of George Washington symbolizes liberty, leadership, and history. Above him sits the eternal phrase, "In God we trust," a mark of faith and national spirit. On the reverse side, the powerful American eagle stands tall, wings spread wide, guarding the promise of freedom beneath the phrase, "E pluribus unum," out of many, one. Together, these symbols make the 1968 D quarter more than money. They make it a token of American heritage. Now imagine holding one of these rare quarters in perfect, untouched condition. No scratches, no dulling, just pure brilliance frozen in time. To collectors, that perfection is everything. A flawless 1968 D quarter with unique minting traits can turn a few cents into a treasure worth millions. People have found these coins by accident, tucked away in jars or old drawers, unaware that they were holding something capable of rewriting their financial destiny. The secret of this coin's power lies in its preservation and its story. Every mark, every detail on its surface carries a whisper of history, from the mint worker's hand that struck it to the journey it took across decades. It's that combination of age, artistry, and rarity that makes this coin so powerful. Even a tiny error in strike or metal purity can elevate its worth far beyond imagination. When collectors search for the perfect coin, they look for something more than silver or copper. They seek meaning, uniqueness, and mystery, and the 1968 D Liberty quarter has all three. It's not just the metal value that matters, but the legend attached to it. The idea that a coin so small, so ordinary looking, could hold such immense value gives a magic of its own. If you own one, guard it with care. Don't rush to exchange it or let it slip away for pocket change, because hidden within that simple coin could be the power to transform your fortune overnight. The 1968 D quarter is a symbol of luck, patience, and the unpredictable beauty of history. A reminder that fortune often hides in the simplest things. So next time you see a 1968 D pluribus unum liberty quarter dollar, take a second look. It might not just be money. It could be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. This coin, with its history, rarity, and unmatched charm, isn't just valuable, it's legendary. And if fate places one in your hands, you may just be holding a small, shining key to your own incredible fortune. Would you like me to make this into a 1-minute YouTube intro script version next, with emotional, gripping narration style and strong viewer hook? The 1992 D Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum quarter dollar is one of those coins that looks simple at first glance, but hides a story of mystery, rarity, and unimaginable fortune beneath its silver glow. Minted in the Denver Mint, this coin carries a heartbeat of American craftsmanship and the spirit of a nation that values liberty and legacy. Though millions were made, a few rare 1992 D quarters have become treasures of immense worth. Coins that collectors crave, investors chase, and dreamers hold on to as symbols of destiny. This particular coin stands out because of its blend of precision and potential minting anomalies. Some 1992 D quarters are known to have rare, striking differences. Slight variations in metal composition, deeper details in the portrait of George Washington, or even faint doubling effects that make them unique. Such rare imperfections, invisible to the ordinary eye, are what transform an ordinary quarter into a $1 million masterpiece. In today's market, a flawless 1992 D quarter can command astronomical value, especially if it bears even the smallest unusual mark that separates it from the rest. When you hold a 1992 D Liberty quarter in your hand, you're not just holding a piece of change. You're holding a fragment of American history. The front bears the proud face of George Washington, the leader who shaped the nation's destiny, surrounded by the timeless words liberty and in God we trust. On the back, the mighty eagle spreads its wings under the national motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. These words are not just design. They're a message of power, faith, and unity that has traveled through decades, untouched by time. Collectors around the world are drawn to coins like the 1992 D because they represent a perfect mix of history, rarity, and hidden value. Many of these coins were circulated, lost, or forgotten. Yet, those few that survived in pristine condition now shine like buried treasure rediscovered. Some collectors have found life-changing wealth by recognizing a rare mint error or a perfectly preserved quarter tucked away in an old box or coin jar. It's not just about luck. It's about awareness, patience, and a bit of destiny. The magic of this coin lies in its silence. It doesn't announce its worth. It waits quietly, holding its secret until the right person sees its true value. One rare variation or hidden mint mark could mean the difference between a few cents and a fortune worth millions. That's the beauty of coin collecting. Even the smallest coin has a potential to hold a story that could rewrite your fortune overnight. A 1992 D quarter in perfect mint state, untouched and shining like new, could easily attract the attention of the most passionate collectors. Graded at the highest levels and kept in flawless condition, its price can skyrocket beyond imagination. When rarity meets perfection, value knows no limit, and this coin proves exactly that. Every 1992 D Liberty quarter is a tiny time capsule holding the memories of its era, the art, the craftsmanship, and the precision of minting from a time when every detail mattered. That's what makes it priceless. Not just the metal, but the meaning. It's a reminder that value isn't always loud. Sometimes it's hidden in the quiet shine of history. So if you ever come across a 1992 D.E. Pluribus Unum Liberty quarter dollar, don't let it slip through your fingers. Study it, treasure it, and protect it. Because that small coin might not just be a piece of change. It might be the golden key to your fortune. It's a symbol of luck, power, and destiny. The 1986 P Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum quarter dollar is one of those hidden treasures that appear ordinary to the naked eye but hold an extraordinary story within. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin carries a proud P mint mark, a symbol that has since become legendary among collectors. While millions of quarters were produced that year, a handful of rare 1986 P coins emerged with remarkable details, hidden minting errors, and untouched beauty. These are the coins that transform from simple pocket change into million-dollar masterpieces, capable of changing one's fortune overnight. At first glance, the 1986 P quarter seems like any other coin, a small silver-toned piece that quietly circulates through everyday hands. But beneath that shine lies a piece of American history and minting excellence. Some rare variants of this coin are known to possess unique qualities, slightly doubled lettering, misaligned strikes, or a deeper metallic luster that sets them apart. These subtle differences, invisible to most, are what coin experts and passionate collectors look for, because one small imperfection can be the difference between a coin worth cents and a coin worth millions. The design itself is a masterpiece of meaning and national pride. The obverse features George Washington's noble profile, standing for strength, leadership, and the unbreakable American spirit. Above him glows the word liberty, while beside him rests the sacred phrase, "In God we trust." Flip the coin, and you'll find the fierce American eagle spreading its wings proudly under the timeless motto E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. Every detail carved into this coin tells a story of unity, resilience, and history that refuses to fade with time. Now imagine holding one of these rare 1986 P quarters in your palm, smooth, radiant, and perfectly preserved. To the untrained eye, it's just another coin, but to a collector, it's a hidden gem of enormous value. A flawless, high-grade 1986 P Liberty quarter can easily fetch unimaginable prices in today's market. And if that coin bears even the slightest mint error or unique trait, its worth could skyrocket to millions, making it one of the most sought-after coins in modern American history. What makes this coin even more powerful is its mystery. No one knows exactly how many of these rare 1986 P variations still exist. Most were spent, lost, or melted down over time, leaving only a precious few to survive in perfect condition. That scarcity is what fuels its magic. It's the kind of coin that hides in plain sight, waiting for a sharp-eyed collector or a lucky finder to discover its true value. Every coin tells a story, but this one whispers a secret of destiny. The 1986 P Liberty Quarter represents more than wealth. It symbolizes luck, timing, and awareness. It teaches us that fortune often hides in the smallest corners of our lives, disguised as something ordinary. That's why coin enthusiasts always say, never ignore your change, because greatness often comes in the smallest forms. Condition is everything with this coin. The brighter the shine, the sharper the edges, and the clearer the strike, the higher the value. Coins preserved in mint state, especially with the P mint marked crisp and bold, are treasures that can command massive attention in auctions. When rarity meets perfection, collectors will stop at nothing to own a piece of that brilliance. So if destiny ever places a 1986 P.E. Pluribus Unum Liberty $quarter in your hands, don't let it go. Protect it, study it, and cherish it. Because that little coin might not just be a piece of metal. It might be your golden key to an unimaginable fortune.